And also, just to dig a little bit deeper, so you're in that situation where you see these guys and for the first time you kind of look down on them and see them as people, as other human beings. Is it the fact that when you said a prayer for them and for yourself, I kind of got a thought of when you hear about like Native Americans hunting, and they thank, when they get a kill, they'll thank Mother Nature and thank for the sacrifice. Was it that type of thing where you said, okay, you know what, we're fighting, I was doing my job, you guys were doing your job, and I hope you have peace now? Was it that type of thing?
Absolutely, because what happens is you forget that they're dehumanized.
Right.
You've got all these names that you call them, but I really respected the VC, our enemy. That's the other thing. You can't underestimate your enemy. You always have to respect them. You have, you don't have to agree with them, but you have to respect their abilities, because once you lose track of that, you can really get screwed. And basically, I'll give you some examples. When we had that battle on 22 May, okay, I was in the CNC helicopter and I guess I should describe that battle a little bit more so your listeners, we're talking about the hardcore battalion, and when we surrounded this VC training battalion, really is what it was, and we annihilated it. Basically, they were encircled, and we were just calling in airstrikes, naval gunfire. We were just and then Hackworth had them totally encircled, and so I'll never forget, I was in the helicopter with him, and he basically said, "Mook, we got first we get a radio message from one of our companies. It might have been an alert company, and they said, we just had a contact. We killed 3. We got 4 weapons. We captured a guy or whatever, and they're headed in this direction." Okay, so Hackworth would turn to me and say, "Mook, let's say give them 15 minutes. We're going to hear from Battle Company." 15 minutes later, Battle Company comes up. We just had a contact, and they're heading. So this happened all day. Okay, I saw this. I was with him in the helicopter, but there was one VC. We were flying near a canal, and he was mortally wounded. You could see the guy was dying, basically. He took his AK-47 and he threw it into the canal. Okay, and the reason he did that is he didn't want us to get that weapon, because part of the body count was you matched how many weapons if a unit reported and they said, well, we killed 20 and we got 1 weapon, you kind of say, wait a second. So when I saw that, I knew that this guy, we were up against a tough enemy. So you got to respect your enemy, and